Welcome back to TechSamadhan. In the last video, we have seen about the conditional loops. In continuity, we will see about how we can use the logical operators and or not, as well as what is nested if statement, why it is important, and we can also do some simple login system where we require some authentication and use of the conditional loops. So moving forward, basically, we can combine multiple conditions using and or and not. So for example, here age is 20, and if you have an ID, like it is true, there is an and operator used here. So using and, if you have both, like you have A as well as you have B, as in case your age is also greater than 18 or equal to 18 plus you are carrying your ID, then definitely you have an access to the club. So if you run this program, you can see here, you can enter the club. But if you are using and operator and suppose let's say you are not fulfilling the criteria above 18 plus, that is 17, and you are trying to enter the club while showing only an ID, then it won't get you an access. Your access would get denied. The if condition here won't work. The code will not go in the if condition. It will directly go into the else condition, and your access would definitely get denied, because in an and condition you need to recall the basic concept we used in physics for the logical operators. Like for and is a plus b, it takes a and b hand in hand. You require both a and b simultaneously. Either one of it is there, it won't work. So here age is 17. Okay, we'll keep age 17, but we'll change the logical operator or. Now for or, either one is okay. Like if your age is not greater than 80 but you have an ID, you can enter the club. This is not a legal way. This is not how it works in the real world, but for our example, to understand how the logical statement works, it would easy to understand how or works. So for or, you can see still you can enter the club. Same condition we did with and, you can't enter the club. So for or, if you have either one of it, like either A or B, or is what multiplication, A dot B we do. So if you have A or B, it's fine, but not with and you will get definitely access get denied. Now we will see for not. Not is nothing but the negation. Now we will do is raining, and if it will, we will set to true. Now in the if statement, we will do negation of this is raining. So negation means what? Negation of uh, raining is nothing but false. True is false. We'll give here else condition also. So is raining is true. The not operator inverts the condition. So if is raining is true, we have declared it as true. It will negate it, so it would get false now. So if block will not run, because here we require true only. The else block will get run and use umbrella would get printed. See, but definitely we'll try if it's false. Now it will get true, so if would get run and we can go outside. So we can go outside because there is a negation, not does the negation. Here the not is acting as a logical operator. It's doing negation of this variable. What this variable store, it just negate it. Okay, it just invert it. Now nested if statement. So we sometimes need to check multiple condition inside another if statement. That's called nested if, to check multiple condition. So we have an example also. Now here, if the student passes, we check again that if they pass with score greater than or equal to 80. If yes, then their category would be of excellent score, or else they would just pass. If they are failing to fulfill this both the criteria, like if even they are failing to fulfill this criteria, the code won't run, the if condition won't run, directly the student will get fail. Now for example, Our student have got 85. So definitely passed to with excellent score. But suppose 47, it won't work. If condition won't, the code won't go into the if condition inside if condition. You failed. Now we'll see some simple login system. Now let's build some simple login system that check username and password. So whenever you go to any website, there you would be required to create or sign up their login page. Then you would get, like say for Instagram, then you will get your username and you could sign into the username with your password, whatever you have set. And Instagram don't set it for you. Like they ask from the user to give that input. So as we did in our second video, taking user input, that's low level thing we can understand. There is multiple things going inside it, the call request API. For example, yes, what we have did, it also gets applied there. So simple login system. See here, Instagram asks from user what username you're interested in giving for your account. It's asked user for their password when we sign the login page. If username is admin, suppose we kept our username admin. So as I said, that if username is admin, password we set 1234 in that login page. If that matches, then we are able to go into Instagram and do post uploading, story uploading, anything. If no, then definitely there is some another message would drops in. So we'll see here. Here it is. Just a second. Login successful. I will show you a bit clearly. First, it is asking me what username you want. As we kept their condition, now it will give me error because we have did our username as admin. And if I write my password as same, invalid credentials. Please try again. One time I will run it. Now my username would be admin as we set or we signed up during the login page. Password 1234. Login successful. So we check if both username and password are correct before granting access. You know, if else, covered comparison and logical operator, even build simple login system. So with now in the next video we'll learn about loops. If you enjoyed, give a thumbs up and subscribe.